This is the Boston Celtics news feed on CLNS. Today is Monday, October 9th, 2017. This is Mike Walsh reporting for CLNS Media, the leading online provider of audiovisual coverage for the Boston Celtics. The Celtics retake the preseason floor tonight, or at least some of them will. 2-0 Boston will host 0-2 Philadelphia at TD Garden at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, but many of the presumed regular faces will be on the sidelines. For the Celtics, Gordon Hayward, Al Horford, Kyrie Irving, and Marcus Morris will all be sitting out. Per ESPN's Chris Forsberg, they will all be simply resting with the season opener just a week away. Morris in particular hasn't seen the court this preseason due to his trial, and as Forsberg reports, the former Piston is attempting to lose about 7 pounds. For Philadelphia, Joel Embiid will sit out. Per NBC Sports' Jess Camerado, Robert Covington will also sit out to rest. On the flip side, Sherrod Blakely reports that Markelle Fultz will play. However, Sixers.com's Brian Seltzer says that they are leaning towards a starting five of Ben Simmons, Jared Bayless, Nick Stauskas, Dario Saric, and Jahlil Okafor. Philadelphia is looking to experiment a bit more before the season opener, according to Seltzer. Today's episode is sponsored by Greats, makers of the all-time greats. That's classic, stylish, and comfortable sneakers sold at a great price. Greats is Brooklyn's first sneaker company. They offer a wide selection of both men's and women's shoes. You can head over to Greats.com and check out all their styles, including the all-leather Royale lace-ups, which I have a pair of. They are white on white, super fly looking. I wear them with dress pants, jeans, khaki shorts, really anything. And we have a special deal for our audience. Save 15% on your first order with the offer code Celtics Roundtable. Go to Greats.com, that's Greats.com, and be sure to enter Celtics Roundtable to save 15% at checkout. Greats is also going to give you a no-risk return and exchange policy guaranteeing you get the style you love. That's Greats.com. Use the code Celtics Roundtable and save 15%. Elsewhere in the NBA, the Lakers are considering keeping Lonzo Ball out for the remainder of the preseason with a sprained ankle. He did not play Sunday, but did see 57 minutes over 2 previous games. Down in New Orleans, Rajon Rondo may be out for a bit with a sports hernia. After signing a 1-year, $3.3 million deal with the Pelicans this summer, he suffered an injury in Friday's preseason game and is currently mulling his surgical options. It also appears that the wholesale changes to the draft lottery, penalization powers for resting players, and a captain system for the All-Star game may not be the only sweeping alterations Adam Silver is pushing for. According to an ESPN story by Nick Friedel, the NBA commissioner has acknowledged that the league is looking at the possibility of reseeding the playoff teams 1 through 16, essentially removing any sense of conference and divisional affiliation for the postseason. Silver said, quote, "Reformatting the playoffs is something we'll continue to look at. I think, though, it would require revisiting the regular season schedule as well. We do not play a balanced schedule now, and if we were going to seed 1 through 16, we would need to play a balanced schedule to make it fair for everyone." End quote. The CLNS Media team has you covered at TD Garden for today's preseason game against the Philadelphia 76ers. Head over to youtube.com/CLNS Media. Subscribe there. We hit over 10,000 subscribers over the weekend, so be one of our new ones. Once you're there, you'll see a wide variety of press conferences, photo ops, new Garden Report episodes, all taking place right there in Boston. youtube.com/CLNS Media and subscribe. Until next time, follow CLNS on Twitter at CLNS Media and subscribe to the Celtics news feed both on iTunes and Stitcher, as well as the CLNS Media Network's mobile podcast app. This has been Mike Walsh for Celtics Newsfeed and the CLNS Media Network.